everyone, how you doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for taking a couple minutes and checking out my video. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to do smoked sous vide T-bone steaks. Now, I was excited when I got up this morning. I was thinking, what am I going to do for a video today? And I was looking through the ads for my local market here, Stater Brothers, and they have these beautiful T-bone steaks on sale. And I said, you know what, it's been a while since I've done some T-bones, so that's what we're doing today. I'm going to do it just like I did a couple videos back. I did a video called Smoked Sous Vide Cowboy Steaks, and those were ribeye steaks, and these things were around 3 inches thick. And so I smoked them for around an hour and 45 minutes, and then I sous vide them, and they came out great. These, I don't think I'm going to have to be able to smoke as long, maybe just an hour, because they're just maybe over an inch, inch and a quarter thick. So I'm just going to smoke them for around an hour or so. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to sous vide cook them for maybe 2 to 4 hours, and then finish it off with a nice sear with my brand new Grill Blazer grill gun. This is going to be absolutely delicious. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Now I'm just going to season these with the basic kosher salt and ground black pepper. You can add garlic powder, onion powder, or use any of your favorite steak rubs, you know. But when you have a good piece of meat, like I said last time in my cowboy steak video, you don't need to get too complicated with different flavors and spices, unless of course you're experimenting and you like that kind of thing. But you know, really good piece of meat, all you really need is salt and pepper, especially salt. But yeah, so we're just going to generously apply some salt and pepper on both sides of these steaks. And then I'm going to go outside and fire up my Smoke Hollow smoker. You can use whatever smoker you have. I'm going to try to get an hour smoke on these. And I obviously don't want the temperature to exceed my sous vide cooking temperature, which is going to be 134 degrees. So I'll put some temperature probes in there, and I'll try to monitor it. And yeah, hopefully if I keep the temperature down, hovering around 200, maybe 180, somewhere in there, I will be able to keep them in there for at least an hour. And so that way they'll be able to soak up a nice amount of smoke before we get them sealed and into the sous vide bath. So I'm going to continue to salt and pepper these, and then I'll meet you guys outside when we get these on the smoker. Alright guys, I got the steaks here now on my smoker. I'm using some hickory. I just have one burner. I'm using my Smoke Hollow vertical propane smoker, but like I said, use any smoker you want. Just try to keep it between 150 and 200. I did put some temperature probes in here, like I said, because we don't want to exceed our sous vide cooking temperature. So let me close this up real quick and I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see this completely. I have it off to the side here, but I'll try to shine it in the camera. I set my target temperature at 125. One's at 78 degrees, one's at 72 degrees. So hopefully I'll be able to get an hour's worth of smoke on this if I keep this thing under 200. So I will come and check on it in around half hour, 45 minutes. See you guys then. Alright, we're at the half hour mark, and these are climbing in temperature faster than I anticipated. One's at 113 and one's at 117. So we're probably going to hit that 125 faster than an hour, maybe 45 minutes, but let's take a look and see how they look after a half hour. Oh, I love the smell of that hickory smoke. Let's pull these out, take a look. Oops. Let's get that temperature. Alright, you know what? They are taking on some color, as you can see. They're definitely taking on some smoke. So, yeah. We'll let them go for another 15-20 minutes. Be back in a little bit. Alright, here we are. We're at around 48 minutes. One's at 123, one's at 120. So, I think we're pretty much ready. I've had it hovering just under 200, around 180 degrees. And let's take a look at them. I think they're about ready to be sealed up in some bags. They're not super thick, so I just wanted to get a little smoke on them, and I think I accomplished that. I keep forgetting about this one getting kinked up here. There we go. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness, look at those. Beautiful smoke color. All right, I'm gonna get them out of here. I'll meet you guys inside. All right, I just brought them in off the smoker. So total smoke time was around 50 minutes or so, just under an hour. And they look good. They smell good. Definitely smell some smoke. So I'm going to get these in some bags. We're going to heat up the sous vide to 134 degrees. We'll be back in a second. All right, I got them sealed, 2 per bag. I decided to vacuum seal them, mainly because they've been smoked, and vacuum sealing kind of acts as a quick way for the meat to kind of absorb some of that flavor, kind of draw it in when it's all vacuum sealed tight. So I'm going to hook up my sous vide machine. We'll be back in a second. All right, my sous vide's heated up, 134 degrees. I got it set for 3 hours. You can go up to 4. You know, I would go probably at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, all the way up to 4. These are pretty big steaks, but they're not that thick, so 3 hours should be sufficient. They're just so big. I think I can just drop these in. I'm going to switch them and rotate them, turn them around and around. An hour and a half. There we go. Very easy. That's what I love about sous vide. You just throw it in and walk away and come back later. And like I said, once these are out of the bags, all I want to do is hit them with my sous vide gun, get a nice sear on them, and dinner is served. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. I'll be back in a little bit for a beverage review. See you in a little bit. All right, you know what time it is. I'm getting thirsty. It's hot outside. Beverage review time, and I'm still on keto, the low-carb diet, and I've recently discovered these hard seltzer waters. This one is a very popular one, White Claw. Ruby Grapefruit. These are really cool because they're 5% alcohol, very low calorie, 170 calories. Well, I guess that's not too low. And very low carbs. This one, for this big can, 3 grams of carbs. So that's what I'm having. And this is my daughter, Ava Grace. Say hi.
Hi.
And she's having something she's never had. She's going to try this Bolt House Farms Green Goodness. And she's had a couple of Bolt House Farms before. Remember where they're made?
Oh, yeah.
Where were they made?
From Bakersfield.
From
Where Aunt Britt lives.
Where Aunt Britt lives. You're right. Okay, move over. So, you want to tell the people what was in this one? I'm going to shake it real good. Hang on, let me pour it in. And when I'm putting the lid on, you can tell the viewers what drinks are in
Oh,
here.
I can smell it.
You can already? What's it smell like?
Ooh.
Ooh, strong.
Yeah. Doesn't it smell strong?
Yeah. All right, you want to tell them what's in it?
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. In here, they put apple, pineapple, mango, banana, and kiwi. Doesn't that sound super good?
Yeah, that does sound super good.
Would you drink something as a flavor of that?
Yeah, that sounds really good. And I'm having the Ruby Grapefruit Seltzer Water. You want to smell that?
Yeah, I can tell that's real grapefruit.
You can tell it's real?
It says grapefruit on the container.
Yes, you're right, it does.
You're putting ice in there?
Yeah.
That's probably because they're hot, right?
That's right. You're pretty smart, Ava Grace. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching my video. Cheers, Ava Grace.
Oh, cheers. You have to do it before you start drinking it.
Yes, you have to do the cheers before you start drinking. Okay, look at the camera, give it a sip. We'll tell them what we think, okay? Yeah, these are good. I mean, they're kind of dangerous, I think, especially in a hot day like today in August. They just taste like water to me. I don't taste any alcohol. They got a little bit of a fruity aftertaste, but they're 5% alcohol. So I drank some last week, and I had a couple relatively fast. I was outside barbecuing. I can't remember what I was doing, but I was getting hot. I chugged a couple of these in a half hour, and I started feeling the effects. So I recommend them. But yeah, just be careful, especially if you're not used to consuming alcohol. But they're very good, and I like this grapefruit flavor because it adds a little, like, tartness. It's not overly sweet. Okay, Grace, your turn.
Okay, well, I would have this again because I can really taste the pineapple, mango, and kiwi.
Oh, okay. You can't taste the banana and apple?
Well, I can still taste it a little bit.
Okay, but the main ingredients are the apple, pineapple, and kiwi? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
And the banana I can.
And the banana. Okay. Well, that sounds like another winner. She really likes those Bolthouse Farm smoothies. Better than, what's the other one you usually have?
I usually have, what is it?
I can't remember the name of them now.
What is it?
The other smoothie kind.
Oh,
What's it called?
what are those crystal?
Natural juice, or what is it? Natural?
Is it
I don't know.
naked juice?
Naked juice. I think that's what it is. Yeah. You like these better.
I like these better.
Okay, well there you go. Big shout out to Bolthouse Farms. You win. All right, guys. We don't have much time on this.
Yeah, I think this is my favorite Bolthouse Farms.
All right. Cheers again.
Cheers again. You know,
And cheers to our viewers.
Oh.
We'll be back in a little bit, guys. Thank you, Ava Grace.
Want me to turn off the camera?
No, I got it. All right, guys, we're almost there. The timer's going to go off in 4 minutes. I set it for 3 hours. We're close enough. Like I said, you can go all the way up to 4. And then, you know, you guys have probably seen a few of my other sous vide videos. All we're going to do now is pull these steaks out. We're going to cut them out of the bag. I'm going to lay them here in this tray with some paper towels, dry them off really good. If you think it needs it, you can add a little bit more seasoning or salt and pepper. And then I'm going to go outside, throw them on my kettle grill, and blast them for around a minute or so on each side with my grill gun. And then dinner is served. So I'll cut these out, dry them off. We'll be back in a second. All right, here they are, all dried off. I'm going to get the grill gun assembled with the propane tank, but yeah, dry them off really well. Let them sit out just for a second. Cool down just a little bit because that torch is pretty intense, 400,000 BTU. And there they are, man. I can definitely smell the smoke when I opened those bags. Definitely a smoky flavor, so I'm really curious to see how these will taste. Meet you guys outside. Alright guys, this is my new grill gun I got from Grill Blazers. I'll leave a link below. This thing is so cool. Puts a super hot sear. Takes a little propane tank. So we just kind of turn the knob on the top here. This little thing. We're going to pull the trigger to ignite the flame. And then we squeeze the handle to put a sear on these. Let's get busy. Look at that. Alright, let me flip these over. We'll hit up the other side and we're done. Alright guys, I flipped them over. Let's go for side 2. Alright guys, look at that, man. Wow. Can you hear it sizzle? All right. Whoops. Let me get these off. I'll meet you guys inside. All right, here they are. Look at these things. Man, they smell wonderful. Man, I love that grill gun. Gives it a nice sear, so quick and fast. Man. All right, we'll slice into one of these and give it a sample. Be right back. All right, here I have one right here. It's been resting for a few minutes, even though it doesn't really need it when it's sous vide, but let's just try to slice the big good piece of meat out on this one side. All right, you can see the inside of there, man. Look at that, perfectly cooked. All right, I'm gonna put that aside for now. Let's slice some pieces here, see what we're looking at. Let's just take a look there. It's got a little bit of fat, that piece. Let's see this piece. There you go. Wow, looking good. Oops. All right. Let's, well, you know what? I'll wait till the family's out here before I sample it. All right, I just wanted to show you this here before I slice up some small pieces for me and my family. Look at this. Absolutely wonderful. Love the way it's cooked. All right, we'll be back in a second. All right, welcome back, guys. I sliced up one of these here. Got a fork and a napkin for everyone. This is my son Kyle.
Hello.
Let's give this a shot. So I want to see if you guys can taste the smoke flavor on this, because I only smoked this for around an hour, just under an hour.
That is really, really good.
What do you think, Kyle?
Really good.
Now, how do you like this compared to the ribeyes I did? I did some ribeye cowboy steaks a couple videos back when I first tried this method of smoking it first, sous vide and cook it, and then ending it with a Grill Master torch there.
This is perfectly seasoned. Perfectly seasoned.
It's just salt
and
and
I can
pepper.
taste just a little bit. Well, it's good.
That's all I use.
Last time you did one that was really salty, remember? No, this is good. And you can just taste the smoke. This is good.
No, I definitely taste the smoke. It's not overpowering. What do you think, Kyle?
And it's tender.
Do you taste the smoke?
It's really tender and soft.
I can also taste the salt.
No?
It's good.
Well, that's what makes it kind of tender.
That's a winner.
And look at that grill gun. What a great job that does.
Yeah, it seared it very well. That's a winner. It's really good.
As always, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll leave a link above to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. Thanks for stopping by. Give this a shot if you got a sous vide
Yes.
and a grill gun.
It's bomb.
And a smoker.
Bye.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. This is good.